Hello, Frank, I'm Az here. So today I'm coming with a review on Alexandria 2, Xerjoff. First, I want to thank Randy, Kenneth, and then Raphael for pointing me to this fragrance. Great fragrance. And then I want to thank Raphael for allowing me to get this into my collection. I did do a first impression, so an unboxing and first impression, so I'm going to put that on. You can have a look at that to see what my first reaction was. And then we're going to come back to the full review. This is an exclusive. It's called Alexandria 2 by Xerjoff. So we're going to go ahead and then just open, show the presentation, and then take a sniff and see what it smells like. Beautiful presentation as always. Opens this way. So this is just another box. Yeah, beautiful presentation. And here it says Oud Stars, Xerjoff. So let's go ahead and have it open. And another box as usual. Come on. There you go. And again, purple looking faux leather, Xerjoff sign there. Just gorgeous presentation. Attention to detail is there. So this is how the fragrance sits, like any other presentation that they have. Jeez. Okay, so finally able to get it out. It was so tight in there. So let's see what this one is all about. So for presentation, this is how it looks like. Beautiful presentation as always with Xerjoff. Metal plate there, Alexandria 2. At the back you have XJ there. Just beautiful. So let's see what this one is all about. So let's see. Ooh. Just beautiful mist there. Oh wow, okay, this is strong. So pretty much at the top what you're gonna get is the blast of lavender, but here is the smooth lavender. I don't typically like lavender. I've tried Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male. I was able to wear that when I was in college for a while, but after that I was put off by it. Reflection Man, same thing. I get a strong lavender note there. So I'm not fond of lavender note unless it's well done. And here I can tell that it is just smooth. It doesn't off-put me. So really happy about that. And I expect lavender to be the first blast, but then it is smooth here. I get some woods there. I guess maybe the woods are kind of controlling the lavender, not making it go wild. And then there's rose here, but then it's not a dark rose. Smooth lavender, rose, and then some type of woody backbone here. I don't know what type of woody accord it is. It reminds me kind of sandalwood, but I wouldn't be sure, but it reminded me of sandalwood. Actually, when I was in Jaipur, one of their markets, there was a sandalwood vibe and the atmosphere. This is what reminds me of there. So I would say sandalwood, lavender, rose, and I get a slight fruity accord, but I can't pinpoint what kind of fruit it is. So overall, it's really smooth. I'm pretty pleased about it, actually. I was anxious to try this one after hearing so much about it. And then I can definitely see that this is not something that I'm going to be wearing often, only for special occasions because of how bold and unique it is. And I can see this one lasting a long time as well. From what I'm getting from initial impression, I'm pretty pleased. I'm happy to have it. I would say this was not gonna be suitable for an office setting, more like dressed up and for special occasions so far what I'm getting. So easily noticeable, like I said, lavender, smooth, not harsh, toned down with a beautiful rose, not a dark rose. It's like almost like a medium heavy rose there. And then some wood, I think sandalwood, and then slight fruity accord in the background. So I'm excited to see what it develops into, if it changes. So as you can see, I was really excited from the first impression. So I wore this for a couple of weeks now, a week and a half to be precise.
and this stuff is amazing. So this is the full review. So what do I get out of this? So pretty much at the top, you're going to get a beautiful blast of lavender, smooth, soothing, with undertone of a fruity notes, nondescript fruity notes here. Within few seconds though, you get this woody, rosy accord that is brought by the rosewood and then the rose note. So at that point, you get a fresh, aromatic, woody, rosy accord. The freshness is coming from the lavender. Like I said here, I hate lavender, but here it is so soothing and smooth. It gives that fresh aromatic vibe to that woody, rosy accord that is brought by the rosewood and then the rose note. Within a few minutes though, the lavender is going to start toning down and then become a more of a supporting note here. And then you have this growing lightly cinnamon sandalwood, creamy, that starts appearing. So at that point, you get an increasingly spicy, creamy sandalwood that is growing, giving this beautiful, woody, creamy undertone to the fragrance, and then that light dash of cinnamon giving this a spicy kick. So overall, pretty much throughout the wearing of the fragrance, what you're gonna get, the major notes is gonna be woody, rosy, creamy sandalwood with a fresh, aromatic, spicy envelope. So woody, rosy, creamy sandalwood, the woody rosiness coming from the rosewood and then the rose accord, and then that fresh, aromatic, spicy envelope coming from the lavender that is playing now a supporting role, and then that slightly spicy kick from the cinnamon in the background, just making the creamy sandalwood much more interesting there. So that's pretty much what you're going to get out of the fragrance. A beautiful, woody, rosy, creamy sandalwood with a fresh aromatic envelope coming from the lavender and then the dash of cinnamon in the background. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance here. Just amazing. There's oud mentioned here, but I don't want to mention the oud here because it's not really an oud fragrance. I don't want people to overlook this one because of that note. I do get a little bit of that oud in the dry down, but in and out. From time to time, I can smell something that is slightly darker, woody, sweet accord. But then, like I said, it phases in and out. So I'm sure some people would not get that as well. Throughout the wearing of the fragrance. So I would just ignore that. Don't be concerned if you see oud and you think that it's going to be skanky. This is probably the least oudy out of the Oud Star collection here. So great option here. This is just great. If I was going to describe this fragrance, I would say elegant, refined, soothing, just a masterpiece. So to give you a point of reference for the woody, rosy accord in this fragrance, think of Oud Wood by Tom Ford. If you can isolate that rosewood accord there without the earthy undertones there, that's pretty much the woody, rosy accord that you're gonna get in Alexandria too, but much smoother and richer. So for the spicy sandalwood accord in Alexandria 2, if you want a point of reference, think of Sacred Wood by Killian. That one is a heavy sandalwood and highly spicy sandalwood. Here it is a much brighter, lighter, and then lightly spiced. Now for performance, this is amazing. A beast, but a soft one, a soothing one at that. I get 24 hours plus. I can smell it well into the next day. Soft, but easily noticeable. Within the same day, even after taking a shower, I can still smell this one. It seems like the hot shower just kicks this back in. For the first 6 to 7 hours, projection is amazing. Again, not an annoying projection there, just a soft, soothing, regal projection for the first 6 to 7 hours. Tones down after that, but it's still easily noticeable. Sillage is just amazing as well, as above average. Now, if I was going to give you a season recommendation, I would say fall and winter, and then cooler nights for the warmer seasons. I would say for situations, I would say formal. If you want to wear this one casually, I would say dress smart casual. It will really complement that well. Even a date, this one is so regal. It will work. But then I wouldn't wear this to the office because of the performance there. It's just going to project like a beast there. Soft beast, but still, people are going to smell it. Gender, I would say unisex, but is leaning more masculine because of that fresh, aromatic, woody facade. But then again, accounting for skin chemistry, when my girlfriend tried this one, it was really nice on her. It didn't seem like a overly masculine fragrance. So I think it's unisex. Now, if I was going to rate this, I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Great fragrance. The reason why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because of how hard it is to find if you're outside of the UK, and then the price point. A 50 ml will retail around £275. I heard that they have a 100 ml. If I knew that, I would have gotten a 100 ml. That's how much I love this one. Just amazing fragrance there. So yeah, 9 out of 10. It is expensive, but in my opinion, is well worth it. I'm glad to have this in my collection there. Just great fragrance, just refined, elegant, soft, but present. It just checks all the boxes for me here. Just great stuff. Now, if you've tried Alexandria too, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of it. Again, thank you for watching, and subscribe for more content. Again, thank you.